Good morning, good morning, good morning. Speed bumps and stop signs. Speed bumps and stop signs. You know, around where I stay, there's a whole bunch of speed bumps. And I tell you what, sometimes you don't really feel like slowing down for those doggone speed bumps. You want to just run straight through them. But if you do, please believe you're going to either mess up one of your tires, or you're going to mess up your front end alignment, or something's going to be messed up that's not supposed to be messed up. All because you didn't feel like slowing down. And a lot of times I can't stand slowing down. I'll be trying to find the fastest way to get around these speed bumps. And then I keep on driving to get on down the street a little bit more. Then it comes a stop sign. Man, look, when you be in a hurry and you trying to get somewhere and you got to be somewhere by a certain time, them doggone stop signs, you be want to just drive through them, but you can't. One, it's illegal. It really is. Two, there's a reason. There's laws and stop signs. You know, most stop signs come with different directions that you can turn. You know, you can go to the right, you can go to the left, or you can go straight in most stop signs, in most situations. So that stop sign makes you, stop and give you an option to change your direction. Where you going with this, Mr. Washington? Where you going with this, Derek? Where you going with this? Well, let's see. You know, a lot of times in life, you get to a stop sign and you have an opportunity to change directions because you've been rolling, and you've made it to a certain point in your life where it's time for a change. You have options. You can go the same direction that you've been going and you see the results that you got in your life thus far. Or you can switch directions and go a different direction and change up. You know, a lot of times, the enemy comes right at your weakest point to kind of make you feel like with everything that you're going through, everything that you're doing is wrong. Everything that you've been through is not even worth it. You might well go back the other way, or just go to the left. Everybody else going to the left, go to the left. Everybody else going to the left, yeah, just go to the left, man. You need to go to the left. It's easier. Take your foot off the gas, cut your blinker on, yield, go to the left. Or you can stay the course. Stay the course that you know you're supposed to be on and continue to go forward. That's the options that you have. Now, the speed bumps are that sometimes we like to get in front of God and just go. You know, God will show you a vision. You be like, oh man, I see it. And now you running. Yeah. But you get ahead of God. And see, when you with God, even though sometimes it be rough and it be hard and you absorbing a lot of blows, the truth is you are pretty much in protective custody. What? Protective custody? Yeah, outside of, see, when you go ahead of God, then you outside of the wheel. You outside of where you're supposed to be. You rushing, you running, you racing the wrong way, and you gonna mess around and go too far and run into something, tear your car up, have wreck, and you didn't even ask for that. It is what it is. Scratch that. It is better to go slower and get there safely than get there faster, but you tore up and lost so much in the process that you didn't even have to. The bottom line is this right here. Why would you sit there and put yourself in a position where there's a strong possibility that you're gonna lose way more than you have to? It's almost guaranteed that you're gonna lose a whole lot of stuff when you don't take precaution and slow your roll. I'm speaking from experience. God showed me some things years ago. I'm talking about many moons ago. And when I saw it, I just assumed that, oh, we done made it. Easy street, here I come. Oh, yeah. And I got so excited, and I'm talking about all gas, no brakes. Ran slap into a brick wall because I didn't see it. Hit all kinds of things along the way. Ran over kids' toys in the road. Did all kinds of foolery and lost all types of things, not understanding that it's not my timing, but it's his timing. Now, the word of God tells us that God will never lie. He's not a man that he will lie. He's God. So if he said it or showed it to you, then it's going to come to pass. But it's in his timing. Now, why is it in his timing? Because he knows everything. He knows that speed bump is coming up. He knows that blockage is coming up. He knows that train wreck is up down the street. But you don't. You saw that, you running slap into it. Now the train didn't caught you because you didn't take your time. Now there's a wreck down the street because you didn't take your time. Now there's a car pile up because you didn't take your time. Now somebody didn't T-boned you because you didn't take your time. Moral to the story, there's stop signs and there's speed bumps. But there's also the grace of God. Stay with God. And even though there's stop signs and speed bumps, God gonna keep you in protective custody. Therefore, you ain't gotta worry about all the rest of the things that go on in this life. Blessings and favor. Peace out.